I don't get to say this too often, so I'll say it now. It's nice and calm at the top of the stack. I need to work on just flying more efficiently and picking better lines. I tend to sink out, and then I gotta save myself, and it's rowdy. So, let's see. Today is February 5th. It's Sunday. And today is day 5 of flying. 5 days in a row. And I'm sitting here under a shade tree at the side of a recently harvested and burned field. Just landed out again today. I've got a walk in front of me, and yesterday I had quite the epic walk out. So I'm really tired and hot, and so I thought I would just record a couple of my thoughts about the first 5 days. I'm going to take tomorrow off. What I'm noticing with my flying is that I lose the ability to concentrate, and I think that it's just because I'm pretty worn out, and I'm right on top of it for an hour or so for sure, and then more towards an hour and a half I lose my focus on the goal, and that essentially being the next trigger for lift or thermal. And without a goal, I tend to sort of go halfway between where other people are going up because I can't decide which way I'm going to go. And so I split the difference, sort of hoping that along the way the decision will come to me, but I wind up in sync, get myself into a situation where I have to try and pull it out low, but I'm tired, and that didn't work today for sure. So the learning lesson, I think, is that you have to be well rested, and you have to do everything you can to maintain maximum physical and especially mental and emotional balance, well-being, performance, etc. And we've been here 5 days, been in the mid-90s. I hiked out yesterday through 95-degree temps, jumping fences, thrashing through thick jungle, 2 water crossings, walking through tall grass, which is essentially like post-holing through a foot of snow. And, I'm just so tired. So, tomorrow's going to be a break day. I wanted to jot down some notes, but I haven't really been doing that. We've sort of been having so much fun. So while I'm sitting here under this shade tree, I guess I'll try and consolidate a few things that I've learned. Alright, so when it comes to flatland flying, I've never really done that. So first of all, through my successes in crossing the valley and, my failure, so to speak, of being able to cross, I think I've got a better idea of what types of clouds have lift under them, and an idea of how the prevailing wind patterns will affect a thermal on the ground and where to find that thermal relative to the prevailing winds. So that's been good. And I've flown through clouds, which has been amazing because it's real humid, and it sort of smells a little damp, and that's been a unique and new experience. What's else? Let's see. On the first day, I had an awesome flight, nice triangle. Second day, again, an awesome flight with a nice triangle. And I think it was day 2 where I pulled out, pulled out a low save over the quarry once. And that was pretty good. I had another day where I pulled out a low save over the chicken coop. And that was pretty awesome as well. I think that must have been day 3, where I didn't have a camera. But, yesterday was pretty good. Another thing I guess I've become aware of is that I get antsy, when I sort of top out on the thermal. I feel like, okay, now it's time to go. And, I think that worked okay in the comp that I've done, but it doesn't work so well when you're waiting for things to develop. And so I think there's been a couple of times where I've just sort of hung around at the top of the stack or whatnot, just boating around, waiting, and becoming more comfortable with being in lift, staying in lift, and just staying up there, which has been nice. What else? I don't know. I'm just so damn tired. I guess that's all for now.